would like to be first? Linda?
Good morning, Madam Chair.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I think we're better than you're feeling.
Yeah. But I just want to give a quick update of how the elections are going and that we sent out all the voter registration cards. They all went out 2 weeks ago. We got about, I would say 15 to 1,600 of them back undeliverable mail, but we are getting a lot of phone calls. We are being able to fix a lot of problems that people didn't know that was on their voter registration cards, so that's working real well. Also, Jason Cecilio Quintana has resigned, has withdrawn from the primary election race by court order. He had missed the date to withdraw, and he needed to withdraw, so he had to submit a court order, and Kevin Swayze okayed the order, so he has withdrawn. So at this time, Michael Gotti is the only one that is on the Democratic ballot for County Commissioner District 3.
Okay. Thank you, Linda.
You're welcome.
Who would like to be next for the department update? Sorry, Dorothy. Good morning.
Good morning. Sean Wembley. I'm the wildlife specialist here in Torrance County with USDA. This is John Grant. He's my supervisor. But we're going to give you a little update on this last year, what we've been doing, and also our budget request letter. You guys probably want a copy of it.
Sure.
Again, my name is John Grant, and we're going over the budget request letter. We're requesting the same amount of funding that we requested last year. And just going through some of the highlights of that budget letter, budget request letter. This is to pay for wildlife services program here in Torrance County. If you're not familiar with that, we're basically wildlife damage control, and our official title is wildlife specialist. A lot of people refer to us as the government trapper. Spanish-speaking people refer to us as the cueteros. We've been doing business here for a long time. As you see in the budget request letter, we're asking, again, for the same amount as last year's $20,500. Torrance County has the advantage that we do have ranchers in the county that formed an association called the Torrance County Livestock Protection Association, and they put up $5,000 or approximately 15% of the total funding. We also have the advantage of the Taylor Grazing Act money that the county receives, and I know last year we applied that to pay for our program also, and that amounts to about $1,400. Again, that's kind of an indirect way the ranchers help to pay for this program. Down there, Sean is protecting about 8,000 head of livestock in Torrance County, worth about $3.4 million. And using conservative estimates, we've estimated that Sean has helped prevent $154,000 worth of livestock losses in Torrance County last year. But on top of livestock protection, we also get into rodent damage control. And Sean put on a gopher seminar with the county extension office here in Torrance County, and had 28 people attend that to learn how to deal with gopher and prairie dog problems on their property. I know Sean signed up also 8 new ranches since he came on board about a year and a half ago. And another part of the rodent program that we do is we do licensing through NMPA. They have the pesticide licensing authority in New Mexico. They give us permission to give the tests to private landowners that want to do like prairie dog work on their property in order to get the restricted pesticides. So Sean will meet with them, give them a study guide, they'll take a test. I think it's $15, it's good for 5 years. That way they don't have to go all the way to Albuquerque on 1 day a week to take the test. So it's just another service that we provide. And then once they get the license in the mail, they can contact Sean again, and he can come out and actually sell them the pesticide that they need.
Kind of help them get started and make sure they're doing it the proper way and following the rules. They should already know from getting their license, but make sure they're doing it right. So
Again, we're a cooperative program. We receive it's about 50/50. It's a little bit skewed right now. We're paying USDA is paying about 52% of the program, and the county pays about 48%. It's kind of set up similar to the county extension office as a cooperative program, if you're familiar with that funding. And there's also no administrative costs associated with Sean's position. So all the office staff that we have in Albuquerque, that all comes out of the federal budget. None of the money that you're providing goes toward administrative costs. It all goes to Sean's salary, benefits, vehicle, fuel costs, which are going up, and maintenance, and any equipment that he needs to do his job in the field. So, do you have any questions?
Well, I would certainly like to thank you both for being here and for the valuable service that you do provide to our county. I know when I first became a commissioner, I was very confused when I saw the amount on the budget and said, why are we giving them this amount of money? And right away, immediately, someone came and educated me as to the important service that was being provided. So we'd like to thank you for what you're doing.
well, thank you.
Thank you. Are there any questions or comments?
Where are we at with feral pigs?
Well,
We're still getting,
they're getting closer. They're not here yet. They will be.
They just came into Guadalupe County now, and we're doing as much as we can. I mean, we receive a lot of press lately in the media and stuff, but we're getting more funding all the time for that. So
Good.
hopefully we're going to hold the line and actually push them back towards Texas.
Hopefully.
It's a constant battle. They do a lot of damage.
they do, we have on our farming land in Texas, so thanks for pushing them back, but we have quite a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Dorothy?
Morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The only update I wanted to remind everybody that yesterday was April the 10th, and taxes were due, the second half taxes. You got till May 10th to pay the second half before they go delinquent. They're coming in kind of slow. We were really surprised yesterday that our office was running slow. Usually on the 10th of April, we get swamped, and then May 10th is even worse. But I just wanted to remind everybody that, your taxes are due. And if you have any questions on the financial report that I gave you last time, I'm here to answer any questions. Also, we are 60% collected on property taxes for 2011. Any questions?
Oh, thank you.
No.
Who would like to be next? Pat?
Good morning,
Good
Madam
morning.
Chair, Commissioners, County Manager.
Good morning.
I will keep this brief since we have a packed agenda, but I did want to make you aware that the Substance Abuse Prevention Task Force and the Drug-Free Communities Initiative is sponsoring the annual Substance Abuse Prevention Forum on Monday, April 23rd at Moriarty Civic Center. There will be a light breakfast from 8:30 until 9 with registration, and then from 9 to 11:30 we are going to be focusing our attention this year on the problem of the misuse and abuse of prescription drugs in our Tri-County area. And there will be a panel that includes law enforcement and some medical providers, pharmacists and people from the school districts and some community members to speak about what they are seeing in their particular area. After that, we will be doing a clicker survey with the assistance of the New Mexico National Guard, who actually has some drug-free money to assist with this type of activity. And we will then break into some work groups to talk about the problem in the area that we are concerned with, and have those groups actually work to come up with some ways forward and some next steps, and hopefully find some responsible parties that will take charge of that while the task force continues to coordinate. So we really need everyone's help. There is no charge. It's normally a very well-attended event, and we would encourage any and all of you, and please all of the elected officials, to attend that forum. So thank you.
Thank you, Pat. Is there anyone else with an update today? Sheriff?
Just real quick, I want to keep you informed of the two programs that we have going on. The 1033 program, as of today, we have received about $140,000 worth of free vehicles and equipment through that program. It looks like I'm going to be able to get the road department about $80,000 worth of vehicles. As of right now, we're working on another probably $40,000 on top of that. So this is all free money. The Humvees that we have, it's all free. Doesn't cost us nothing. So we're looking to establish about $200,000 to $300,000 after this program is done with. The second program, real quick, I want to make sure everybody knows about is we've been working really hard at the Sheriff's Department to get this program. It's a text message alert system. So you text message 888-777, and you put in Sheriff White in there. And then from there, anytime I do a road closure, we have a major situation, or we have a lost elderly person or child, I'll get on my phone, text message, and it sends it out to all residents of Torrance County that are on that program. So that's one way to keep everybody informed of what's going on.
That's wonderful.
So,
Sheriff, do you have to put that number in each time, or once you put it in, then you're on the list?
once you put that number in, you text message that number with Sheriff White, then you're locked in. Every time I send out a text message, it'll go straight to you and advise you of any major situation.
That's wonderful. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Anyone else with the department update? Okay, we'll